going to bend back out, go up, climb the ladder, take one in the lower back. Winnipeg moves to hurry up offense.
That's 3rd and inches, so Montreal can't get its short yardage defense on the field. And Willie moves ahead. He'll have it, but not by a bunch. And Winnipeg hasn't used the tempo offense so far this year as much as it would like. Of course, the CFL passed a rule change in the offseason that quarterbacks can indicate to the officials they're going to the tempo offense.
Yeah, well, you know, first week they're in Saskatchewan, very close game, you know, back and forth, wild game. And they win for the first time there on the road in 11 years. And then last week, they get blown out. Willie's out of the game. Brian Brown probably didn't have a chance to work on that too much, so it's understandable.
First down for the Montreal 35-yard line, and Cotton gets brought down right away by Winston Venable.
Winston Venable, defensive team captain, just coming off the edge. The guy is one of those players that just is always around the football, much like Chip Cox on the other side, his teammate. And we're seeing Kyler Ellsworth have a heck of a game, but Winston Venable just shoots in and makes the play behind him in the backfield.
Thorpe, the defensive coordinator, and Venable, not the first member of his family to play pro sports in Montreal. His dad Max played for the Expos.
Talent in the family, good genes. Winston Venable's not disappointing.
Game was won. It's 2nd and 9. Now Willie fires, and the pass is caught by Nick Moore. And Moore's got a first down inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line and pick up a 15-yard.
That's about the only place the ball could have been thrown without his receiver getting his head taken off, because it's pretty tight coverage. And he spots it low. And Nick Moore goes down and makes a tough catch. It's a pocket shot. This is what Drew Willie defense is looking at. Watch Willie's eyes. He's looking at him whole way, waiting for him. Steps up, finds a lane. Throws it right underneath as Chip Cox is guarding one of the best receivers.
And meantime, John Bowman, number 7, shaking up on the play.
You know, last week, he was injured a little bit last week on a very similar play where he kind of got, somebody fell into him. This time he's whipped into a teammate, and I think this is a lingering injury for a 10-year veteran. Second, having a heck of a football game.
2:24 to go in the 3rd quarter. Winnipeg driving up by 6 on the Montreal Alouettes.
It's a muggy one here at Investors Group Field, and current temperature's 29 degrees, feels more like 36 Celsius, and that's close to 100 degrees, and the big boys are sucking back the water.
Yeah.
Probably thinking about that rum hut up there after the ball game, too.
That dehydrates you, Matt.
Oh.
So
well, wait till after the game.
Yeah.
But these guys are all feeling the heat and the humidity here because it is muggy.
Of course, the air here in Western Canada has had smoke from forest fires burning in Saskatchewan, and further west, BC, of course, is blanketed by forest fires. We want to, again, send our best wishes to families who have been displaced, had to leave their homes due to those fires, and hoping some cooler and wetter weather is on the way to tame those blazes. First down, Winnipeg at the Montreal 18-yard line. Play fake to Paris Cotton, and the pass falls incomplete for Moore. Last week, Montreal's home loss to the Hamilton Ticats dropped them to 4-15 in this stadium. Hamilton has as many wins here since the stadium opened as Winnipeg does. The Ticats are 4-0 here.
Yeah, Winston Venable coming right off the edge, going to get a late shot on Drew Willie's throwing shoulder, and watch what happens after the play. He takes a shot right there, ball's in the ground, incompletion doesn't help things, but took a shot right in the ribs there. Throw a little sauce on there. Let's have a barbecue. Winston Venable living in the backfield right now.
2nd and 10. Willie throws, it's bent up in the air, and Alan Michael Cash has his 2nd knockdown of the football game. You got tangled up there after the play with Dominic Picard of the Bombers, but it brings up 3rd down, and Winnipeg will have to try for 3.
That credit card vertical's working for Alan Michael Cash. It's pretty much the same technique he used last time. He's just going to engage. You can't get there. It's not his responsibility on this play. Watch him. He's right here. Watch. He's just going to stand there, look, get the quarterback's eyes, he almost comes up with a huge interception here, taking points away from the Bombers.
Liram Harala, who has not had a problem with field goals so far this year. It's been converts have been the issue. And from 25 yards out, puts it through, and the Bombers extend their lead to 22-13 with a minute 31 to go in the third quarter. Well, not a bad scoring drive for Winnipeg, directed by Drew Willie and company. Willie was quite proud of the fact that Winnipeg did not have a 2-and-out in week 1 against Saskatchewan. Only the 6th time that's happened in the last 8 years in the Canadian Football League.
Yeah, this is just dominance. This is dominating the line of scrimmage and doing what you have to do, moving the ball out of your end, just basically sustaining drives. And coming out of training camp with 2 preseason games, oftentimes you just don't know where you're at. But it's a good sign when you can get in that rhythm early, and they certainly were against Saskatchewan. And then last week was a completely different story against the Howland Ticats, who went to work on that Winnipeg offense.
First down, Montreal at its own 35-yard line. Cato throwing it to Green's wide open again. And Green off and running in Winnipeg territory. Again, Johnny Adams makes the tackle. It's a 43-yard gain for S.J. Green, who has made the most of his 4 catches in the football game. 155 yards receiving on those 4 grabs.
Yeah, first of all, this is great protection. Then watch the route by S.J. He's going to go up in here, bend, push, and then bend back here. What an incredible route, but in order to run that route, you got to have protection up front. They're only bringing 4. Then S.J. just finds a big old soft spot out there in that defense, and Cato throws a strike.
First down from the 32. Here comes the late rush. Cato fires. Logan's got the catch, and Adams throws him out of bounds at the 25 for a gain of 7.
These offenses are starting to open things up now. Kind of back and forth. Good football game here. This is a nice response. Cato coming right in, just using his backs. Why not? Playmaker there, and Stephon Logan. Give it to him.
Here comes the blitz. Cato fires. Logan's got the catch and a first down as he tight ropes up the sidelines and gets inside the 20 to the 18-yard line for a gain of 7.
Yeah, this is high percentage throw. Winnipeg's trying to fool the young quarterback, bringing people down, dropping people back in the middle of the football field, and then nice play call by Turk Schoner, offensive coordinator from Montreal, putting Logan in the flat for the quarterback for an easy pickup of the first down.
So Montreal driving, and we reach the end of the third quarter with the Winnipeg Blue Bombers leading by 9 on Wendy's Friday Night Football on TSN. Here are the stats after 3 quarters of play here in Winnipeg. Total yards favor Montreal 327 to 211, but the 3 turnovers, a big factor in the football game, including an interception return for a touchdown. 16 points off turnovers for the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. Back here with the Hall of Famer, Matt Dunnigan. I'm Gord Miller, and Rakeem Cato making his 2nd career start, his 19 of 24 passing. Pretty impressive, but the 2 interceptions hurt.
Yeah, you know, you learn a lot more from making mistakes and losing than you do from winning any time, and this kid is battling right now, and I like what I see. He's making some young mistakes out there, which you expect, but he's got his team in a position. They put 7 on the board here, but they're right back in this, and his numbers just under 79%. Impressive how he's shown some resilience.
First down from the 18. Cato off and running. He's got lots of room. And he stumbles. He gets down to the 10-yard line and falls close to a Montreal first down.
Yeah, and it's not clear to him here, so what's he going to do? He's going to pull it down and use his legs, and this is what I wanted to see more of, see his capability. You know, I liken him to the way he moves and the way he glides, kind of like what I saw from Damon Allen. Very similar in the frame.
Yeah.
6'1", about 165. He's at a little over $150. And, well, you get those comparisons to a guy like Damon Allen, a Hall of Famer, that rushed for over 11,000 yards. That's pretty good in week number 2.
First and goal from the 8. Sutton around the left side. Terrell Sutton puts his head down, fights for the goal line. Wow, Terrell Sutton just bashes the last 4 yards. And that draws the Alouettes Alouettes within 3 with either a single or 2-point convert attempt to come.
This is absolutely phenomenal job by the big boys up front. Christian Matt, watch him move out here. Watch him come out here and lead this for his back. Get on your horse. Follow the big boy. Take one. And then Terrell Sutton says, I got the other. I got a nose for the end zone. No contest. Terrell Sutton won that one big time. And Maurice Leggett is not happy on the sidelines because he just got trucked.
Terrell Sutton, a 28-year-old native of Akron, Ohio. So now it will be a 1-point try for the Alouettes. That'll pull them within 2 if they make it. And now you start getting into the whole 1-point, 2-point conversation in the 4th quarter. And Beatty puts it through.
Another look at it, Terrell Sutton. You know, in football, folks, low man wins. In an interior with D-line, offensive linemen, and certainly running backs and would-be tacklers right near your kitchen sink. Christian Mack going to take one, and then Terrell getting lower than Leggett. He uses those strong legs. That's wanting it more than the other person. Nice job, well executed play. Nice drive, response drive by Rakeem Cato and his offense.
5 plays, 75 yards, 2.5 minutes, and a real mismatch on the block. Christian Mackley's 300 pounds, Johnny Adams 190.
Mama didn't say it was going to be easy, just worth it. He may be questioning that right now.
Let's do it. Give me that bitch back.
So settled in for a battle here in the 4th quarter. Winnipeg trying to bounce back from a brutal home loss last week to Hamilton. Montreal trying to keep the momentum going after a big win last week over the defending Grey Cup champion. Belta finds a seam out across the 30-yard line. And Sam Giguère up to make the special team stop, along with Chris Aki making his CFL debut. The Alouettes' 1st-round draft pick, 4th overall, out of Laurier. So Willie comes back on the field, 1st down from the Winnipeg 33-yard line.
With Montreal just 2 points behind him now. See if he can't respond with a drive of his own.
And Willie under pressure gets away and throws. The pass is caught. Looks like Kohler hung on long enough for a gain of 13 and a Winnipeg 1st down. Winnipeg in Calgary next week. Montreal home.
Yeah, this is really nice. You're gonna watch this, Gordon. You're gonna come in here and you're gonna spot. Watch Willie just drop this ball in there. Wait. Let him clear it. Stick it in there. I like it. I like it.
1st down at the 46. Willie gets away. He's got Denmark moving up the field. The Willie's got nothing but yard lines in front of him. And Drew Willie was out of bounds at the Montreal 47-yard line for a gain of 17 yards.
Yeah, and he's going to use a technique of stepping out of the tire. All quarterbacks use it. It's in your, and watch as this play develops. He feels pressure, and he's going to take his right foot and step out of the tire right here and whips him around. Whip it around. Throws your hips. Every quarterback learns that. And then he's on his horse because you got Darren Kitchens from Florida, 1st-year player in hot pursuit.
1st down play. Give it up to Cameron Marshall, and Marshall gets a little Gerald Brown, then a big collision with John Bowman, who's back in the game for the Alouettes.
Cameron Marshall just made that look easy, sidestepping Gerald Brown, and he's a big back. Marshall, he probably goes about 220, and right here, he's just slippery. Whoop, get out of the way. That's a good sign of a back.
Game was
quality backboard that makes the first guy miss on a regular basis.
Bombers with the win here in the 4th quarter. 12 minutes to go. 2nd and 5. Willie throws, and the pass is caught by Nick Moore. He's got a 1st down at the 35-yard line.
That formationing there was really not. Formation is really not forward of field, and they had Montreal in the boundary as a tight end, and really had Montreal on their heels, and they just flooded the zone. Just flood the zone here with 4 people, and you're going to have a receiver come scot-free underneath. Easy first down for the Winnipeg Blue Bombers based on formation alone.
Inside the 35-yard line. Willie fires again, and the catch is made again by Collard. He'll have a gain of 6.
And Cash Money, Alan Michael Cash, number 91, was right in the lap of Drew Willie on that one. He tapped his helmet to go out and get a breather as Bowman comes off as well. You see Klassen come in. Napton stays out there, as well as number 72, Darren Kitchens, first-year player from Florida. So that heat is taking its toll on that Montreal offensive line as well as this drive.
Marshall back in, and Marshall gets thrown back as Venable got hold of his ankle right away. Gain of maybe 2 on the play will bring up 3rd down and a long yard for the Bombers. Decision time for Michael O'Shea.
Marcel Belfay's on the field there, and they're sending out the short. No, they got Hiralahu out there.
Yeah, the field goal unit's on. This will be 3rd and a yard and a half. They need to get inside the 25, Matt.
So that substitution goal that Montreal made there with their defensive line looks like it paid off for them, because they stopped them short and had penetration on that second and medium situation, and it's forcing this field goal attempt by Winnipeg now.
This is 33 yards. This has been a distance that's bedeviled Hiralahu so far this year on point after attempts. Brian Brom is the holder. And this time, who puts it through. So a big 3 there for Winnipeg. Now a 5-point lead for the Bombers with 10:07 to go after Montreal had pulled close on some tough yards and worth it for Terrell Sutton.
Out here, and Winnipeg fans have been busy doing their best.
Those are empty beer cups.
Yeah, it's hot, man, and they consume it. Consumption is up here in Winnipeg.
Cato on the first down throw, incomplete for Nick Lewis. Coverage there, provided by Winnipeg linebacker Khalil Bass.
That was zone coverage and small window, and talking to Winnipeg, and certainly Chris Randall yesterday, they wanted to be able to dictate where Rakeem Cato threw the football in small windows. On that play, they were able to get it done.
Brings up 2nd down. 9:45 to go in the 4th quarter.
Nick Lewis is lined up as a wide receiver.
Cato goes the other way. S.J. Green makes the catch, but again, Khalil Bass, the first-year man out of Portland State, makes the tackle to bring up 3rd down for Montreal. The gain is 6.
Yeah, Nick Lewis was the decoy out here. His 5'10", 244-pound decoy, lining up as Z receiver furthest away from the quarterback, and they had no intentions of trying to get him open out there. Came to the short side, but Khalil Bass was all over it.
That's the first time either team has gone 2 and out here in the second half. Now Beatty to punt. Belton back to receive. Big kick by Beatty. Belton from his 20-yard line. And Kitchen brings him down shy of the 30, a 50-yard punt. And an 8-yard return. Drew Willie and the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, a 5-point lead. 9:01 to go in the 4th quarter. MLS is back on TSN tomorrow. Toronto FC versus New York City at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 Pacific on the TSN network. Not sure if New York will have Frank Lampard, Steven Gerrard, or Andrea Pirlo in the lineup, but they've all signed with that team.
That just went right over my head, Gord.
That's the other kind of football, Matt. There's another kind of football. There was a big tournament here in Canada last month. You might have heard about it.
Yeah, I saw the Americans finish it off properly. Yeah, it was beautiful. 5-2. Runaway victory.
Here's Willie trying to shovel it down to Paris Cotton. The pass falls incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd down. Mentioned Winnipeg goes to Calgary next week. The Bombers had that 5-1 start last year, and then of course lost 8 in a row at one point, finished 7-11.
That little shovel pass, I love the play call. Willie's going to get on the edge, a little point fake there, suck in the defense, look outside. You got a pattern in front of you, not there. You got a little shovel underneath. Couldn't connect. Incomplete pass, 2nd and 10.
But Matt, Winnipeg feels like it shored up 2 areas that needed addressing: offensive line, defensive backfield.
Yes.
2nd and 10. Willie flushed out. Gonna run again. Long way to go. Look out, he got belted there.
Yeah, you know who?
Middle linebacker Kyler Ellsworth.
Yeah, I like watching that kid play.
This is going to be interesting, Matt. Now, just shy of the 40-yard line. It's 3rd in the yard for Winnipeg.
If that.
And O'Shea's having a look, and I think the punting unit is coming on.
Yeah, Willie's going to look left here at the top. Right here, he's looking left. He wants to go left all the way, but he's too late there. Chip Cox is going to take it back if he tries to stick it out there. And then Ellsworth comes inside out with hot pursuit.
Now, Drew Willie, Matt, wants to go for it here. He's arguing with Mike O'Shea to get how little they have to go.
They got Marvin in there now.
Put their short yardage unit on, so they're taking the punt unit off. And on 3rd and less than a yard, in comes Robert Marv.
Yeah, this is bold right here, to say the least.
Inside your 40-yard line, nursing a 5-point lead. Noel Thorpe lines it up on the Montreal defense.
Neanderthal football. Stack him up.
Marv goes straight ahead.
Yeah, he got it.
Needs the 40-yard line. He falls forward to pick it up on his 2nd effort.
Yeah, see, I just don't get that. You know, I was involved in that, though. And then late in my career, started spreading it out. It's a lot easier. Here's a look at the pitch shot. You won't be in there right now. Look at him submarining, stopping the momentum of the big boys up front for Winnipeg. Then it gets ugly. Whole lot of grabbing and pulling and
poking and
it's ugly. Seriously. I can't even talk about the things that go on in a pile like that. It's just a mass of humanity. Noel Thorpe, he thinks he's got it. Nope. I like the enthusiasm, though. Defense coordinator from Montreal.
Got to be careful with that now, Matt. They'll call that as a penalty if you indicate a flag. You're trying to make call for the official. Willie throws it out there. Nick Moore makes the catch seconds before Mitchell White got there. And Mitchell White had eyes like silver dollars there, looking at the end zone to take it the other way.
Yeah, Jonathan Bowman, who's having a heck of a start to the 2015 season. He's all the way over here. Watch him work.